changes today. The first one is that I have a new haircut, and the second one is that I have new glasses. But the third one is that we are going to be doing an open box review, which means it's already out of the box, of this new Savage Strike Sauropelta. This new Savage Strike Sauropelta is a toy by Mattel, and he's coming up to the camera so you can get a closer look at it. And also he likes munching on plants. Anyway, first we need to know what Sauropeltas are. The Sauropelta existed about 112 million years ago in the early Cretaceous period, and its name meant lizard shield, not to be confused with the shield lizard or Scutosaurus. The Scutosaurus is not even a dinosaur, it's just a prehistoric parareptile that just lived way before the dinosaurs, and yep. So the Sauropelta was about 23 feet long and it weighed around 3 tons, or could be less. 1.5 tons to 3 tons is someone's estimate, like Gregory S. Paul. That's just a paleontologist, a person that studies on dinosaurs. And the Sauropelta also had some horns coming out from its neck here, and large neck spikes that it could use to defend itself by slashing and gouging at predators. The Sauropelta also had large armor on its back. The Sauropelta had a long, narrow snout, and it was a nodosaur. It could be also considered an ankylosaurid. Ankylosaurids are split into 2 groups, nodosaurs and ankylosaurids. So, the nodosaurs did not have a tail club at the end of their tail, which is like a weapon, but the ankylosaurs did. They had large tail clubs that could smash to the ground. But nodosaurs usually had fancier armor like this. Yeah, the Sauropelta also had dark yellow eyes, which could use to see plants in the dark, because its predators, like the ones that aren't raptors, such as the Maposaurus. The Maposaurus could come here in the day. The Sauropelta could just run off and not eat for the whole day, but then at the night it could come and eat. That's what some Sauropeltas do. Now for the did you know facts about the Sauropelta. You know vertebrae, which are the interlocking bones in your spinal column that protect the spinal cord in the human body. There are 33 of them in our human body, but the Sauropelta had 40 just in its tail. That's because it needed to use its tail as a rudder to help support its massive body weight. The Sauropelta also had large hind legs, and it's usually heavier than its predators like the Utahraptor and Deinonychus. So if the Utahraptor or Deinonychus pack jumped at it, it could just jump, slash them with its neck spikes, or crush them under it with its weight. Now for the second did you know fact. It was so mysterious. Dun 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 dun. Anyway, so the second did you know fact is that if Sauropeltas decide to just go marching into some random water and not drink there, it actually goes for a swim, it would likely drown anyways, and then it would just fall and die. But then, Sauropeltas in the water, they would get bloated up like a sperm whale or an over-pumped balloon, and they would get bigger, fatter, gassier, oh whatever, just bigger. Dun, dun, dun. 3, 2, 1. The Sauropeltas would explode. They do get bloated up if they float in the water. Well, now let's look at the Sauropelta's box. So here is the Sauropelta box. We just have the usual logos, Jurassic World and stuff. But this Jurassic World logo is pretty cool. It's like bluish. Here you have Sauropelta, Velociraptor Owen and Blue. Velociraptor Blue and Owen. It's just funny. And you have the nice sunset in the background and stuff. On the back, here you can see the Jurassic World logo. Sauropelta. Oh yeah, it's strange that there's no Primal Attack logo here because there used to be in some of the other figures. Then here, if you zoom in on this, you'll see Velociraptor Blue, Tapejara, and Velociraptor Charlie, which is just a figure we already have. This guy over here, he'll come into the scene later on. It even says get Jurassic World facts up here. I know you guys can't see it well. It's just a place where you can scan this nifty little thing on the dinosaur's foot in a Jurassic World facta. So let's look at this detailing. You have nice spikes. It's very detailed. You can rotate this. And the detailing on the tail, as you can see, it's very spiky, kind of sharpish, but don't worry, I won't get injured. But then the spikes, luckily, are rubber. It can be bendable and stuff. It also has 4 toes, as you can see. You also can move the legs like this. You can move the neck and head. There are 2 points of articulation here. And you can also move the body, which cuts into the action feature. It's like this. And it just shows the action feature here, which is spike strike. So here, you have the Sauropelta striking with its spikes. So like you have to move the tail from side to side. Okay, it's not really working very well. This is one of the hardest figures to display on camera. Okay, so that was how spike strikes. It could use it to gash predators that tried to eat it. Now I'm eating my plants. Anyway, let's scan the Sauropelta on the Jurassic World Facts app. So here we have the Sauropelta getting scanned. Whoa, there. We got it scanned. Can you guys see the Sauropelta? Here, let's go to information, as you can see. So it says, she can grow to be over 17 feet long. We know that. She has long spines on her neck and shoulders. Sauropelta weighs as much as a black rhinoceros. She eats a variety of low-growing plants, such as conifers and cycads. And the name Sauropelta means lizard shield. We already know that. There's this new observation mode. It's not really new. But as you can see, you can move the dinosaur in 360 all around. And it can even make it roar like that by pressing this roaring button. So, yeah, this was today's review, and I hope everyone enjoyed it. The Sauropelta really enjoyed being in this review. And please make sure to like and subscribe to this channel if you haven't. Maybe possibly share this video. So yeah, this was today's video, and goodbye everyone.